Good morning. This is Cheryl from Porch Talk. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Porch Talk. I just wanted to say hi. It's been a couple days since I made a talk because it's rained so much. I think we had a small tropical storm go through. So you've been seeing me do a lot of shorts and things. So I've hopefully you've enjoyed those. Today I thought that I would, and I do have notes, so excuse me if I look down. I'm not being rude, and I don't like doing that, but maybe I can put it up here. Let me see if I can put it up here. I'll just hold it up. How's that? So I want to do 5 things I've learned at 65. So just some life lessons, things that I think are good to pass on to people who are getting ready to be. Sorry, I'm going to move up a little bit. The sun, it isn't long before the sun's going to be up above those trees, so I'm going to try to hurry. But you know me, I don't think hurry is in my language, but I'm going to try. But I thought it would be nice just to pass on, 5 things that I think would be nice for people to know. So it's reflection, wisdom, and then it has a space to write my own thoughts. Now, I will have these sheets if you're interested in them, and they're just questions. It says, number 1, health and wealth. It says, I take care of my body, my mind, and my spirit more now than ever. Wellness is the foundation. And so true. If you're 50ish, you need to really start paying attention to what's going on. There's a lot of things that can happen. When you start going through menopause, perimenopause. Same thing with men. They have andropause, I think is what it's called, where they have their testosterone and things start shutting down, and their body changes too. Don't think that men don't have some challenges, because they do. But so I wrote for my note. It says you can't buy these things. Start early with proper diet, exercise, and spiritual fitness. Don't wait until something goes wrong to start. Do it now. I see this happen a lot. Everybody goes on and they live their happy, merry little lives, and then boom, they have a heart attack, or they have, a stroke or something like that, and because maybe they weren't paying attention to their health. And I think it's super important to, as you get older, to be focused more on what your diet and stuff like that is, because our nutritional needs really do change as we mature. It's not like we're 20 years old or 30 years old, or even 40 years old. You can eat stuff and it burns up and it's gone. It's not like that, folks. when you start hitting your 50s, and then you got to work to burn stuff off. Yeah, it's really, really hard. So do it now while you can. Educate yourself. Keto diet is wonderful, and I love carnivore too. Carnivore is great, which is very similar to keto. I'm gonna put this down a little bit more. Sorry, I'm gonna try to get a better camera angle. There you go. But yes, it's super important. Take care of your stuff now, because you don't want to wait until you have to go to a doctor or go to the hospital, and then they start pumping you full of meds. Take care of yourself. I'm very holistic. I take turmeric, ginger. I make my own tinctures. I eat organic. I take supplements, and pretty much I eat like a keto diet, because I'm on retatrutide, and I don't eat a lot every day. So what I do eat, I make sure that it counts. That's for sure. I don't eat any processed foods. Nope, out of my life. The processed foods are poison. They are poison, and if you're eating those, you better can expect something bad to happen. A lot of people are, they're very self-indulgent, and they just, oh, I don't care, well, you will. You will when you're in the hospital. Believe me, I've seen it already with my own friends who get sick. They have issues. It's because they're not taking care of themselves. So please do yourself a favor and take care of yourself now. You'll thank yourself later. So number 2 is Peace is priceless. Wow, what a great statement. Protecting my peace has become essential. Quiet boundaries and rest are powerful forms of healing. So when you're younger, you can, bounce back really quick. But, as you age, you really do need to get that 8 hours of sleep in. You need to make sure and be going to bed between at 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock because it's super important for you to get into that healing phase. The healing phase of recovery for your body at night when you sleep. So if you're not getting sleep and you're burning your candle, both ends, it could cause you a problem. So, and my notes were learning to accept peace by saying no and only participating in things that grow you. Create a peaceful space to go to daily. Stop inviting negative things into your life. I stopped watching the news. Oh, how much better my life has been since then. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. My son turned the news on the other day, and the first 3 things I heard was somebody was killed on a motorcycle. Two more people were shot. And I don't want to hear about it. I know it goes on in our world, and it's a, kind of a terrible thing, but I don't want to be beaten over the head first thing every day with that. And I think it's really poison that you put into your mind when you do that. So I always have positive music. You can hear it in the background. I don't listen to anything that doesn't bring me peace. My environment, honestly, is total peace. I work from home, so, I do everything I can to block out stuff that's going to invade Cheryl's space. Stuff that's going to cause me a problem in my headspace. I just don't allow it anymore. And I have the right to do that. And start early, though. Start your boundaries and all that. Super important. So, let me see. I have cards, but I don't even know if I'm going to use them today or not. But so my third point is time is sacred. Yes, it is. One thing you can't buy back. Time moves fast. Spending it wisely, with purpose, and with people that I love matters deeply. Don't sell off your access to matters or to people that do not deserve to consume your most valuable asset, your time. You can never regain or buy back time, so choose wisely. Don't let people into your space that are negative and they cause problems. It's only going to cause you problems, and then you have to absorb all their stuff, and you're talking about it all day. I'm not saying be cruel or be, ignore people or anything like that, but protect your space. Yes. Don't sell off your valuable real estate, which is your time. It's your time and your space. It's okay to say no. Learn to say no. Certainly. Oh, let me see. There was a good one, a good card here. Time. Time, where are you? I'm sorry. Oh, well, it's just not here. Here it is. It says, I'm going to have to read it. Life and time are the world's best teachers. Life teaches us the use of time, and time teaches us the value of life. So true. I'm hoping you're getting a view of that. It's kind of hard. Sometimes my telephone doesn't want to focus. But, your time is, like say, one of the most valuable assets, that there is, and super, super important. And here's another thing. Talking about your problems is the greatest addiction you can have. Break the habit and talk about your joys. Yeah, so don't waste your time, your precious time, letting people pour their problems into your head, and then you thinking about them and spending more extra time on things that just don't deserve to take that time that you can never buy back. So just remember that. It's super important. All right. And so the next point is number 4. It says growth never stops. Age does not end dreams. Reinvent and new beginnings are always possible. Reinvention, I'm sorry, and new beginnings are always possible. And my notes are, now is the time to pursue that dream. I just started this YouTube channel maybe a month ago, and but I wasn't ready to do it until now. So if you have a hobby, you have something that you want to do, go for it. It says, pursue that dream, business, or hobby you've always wanted. Learn and seek knowledge, and do not let fear keep you from starting. Now is the time. Never be afraid. This one, embrace. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get a good thing. Embrace change fully. Gracefully. I'm sorry. Yeah, so life is going to change. Things move on. Our youth moves on. Hopefully you are developing your inner peace and your inner love, and that shines out. That's what it's supposed to do. Youth fades, but your spirit, you should be working on your spirit and teaching people, helping people learn, stuff like that. I love this card. It says, you're never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Who would ever thought that I was crazy enough at 65 to start a YouTube channel? I also have a peptide business. I also have a jewelry business. And I'll show you these. This is just a new heart that I made. It's really, really beautiful. Very similar to the ones that I'm selling. And you got to remember that. And this one, I love this one. It says, every morning you are born again. What you do today is what matters the most, because today is all we have. We're not promised tomorrow. Yesterday is gone. So remember, what you do today, you make it count. And only you can do that. Don't let other people absorb your day, absorb your time, absorb your energy. You make your day. Before you get out of bed, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. I'm awake today. What can I do to serve you? What can I do to make the world a better place, to help hurting people? It's what you need to do. It's what we're designed to do, honestly. And the best way for you to predict your future is to create it. So life happens for us, not to us. But we do have a certain amount of ability to create what is going on in our life. If you pull the past into today, guess what? You're pulling misery, problems into today. If you start a dream, you start a business, you promote that hope in your heart to start something new, then you're starting to build your future. Does that make sense? I mean, it does to me, 100%. And so let me see, we're going to move on a little bit. So the last one is gratitude changes everything. That fits right in with this. Even in hardship, there is something to be thankful for. Gratitude keeps your spirit strong. It says you opened your eyes this morning. Give thanks. Living in gratitude always keeps you on track and moving forward. Be grateful for all you have, big and small. Even for the gift of lessons being presented to you. So even if you have problems, be grateful for those, because they are lessons. They are an opportunity that God is giving you. May not feel like a gift, so that you can learn to move your life forward. And let me see. Let me find another one. Here's another good one. It says, the problem is not the problem. The problem is the incredible amount of overthinking we do. The incredible amount of overthinking you are doing with the problem. Let it go and be free. Don't drag the problems of yesterday and the regrets of yesterday into a brand new, fresh day. Every morning you wake up, you got a pen in your hand. You have the ability to rewrite stuff. You rewrite your life. Close yesterday, burn it, do whatever you got to do, and say, Lord, this is a new day. I'm going to make a new plan. And I love this one. It says, if you always think of blessings, you attract more blessings. If you always think of problems, you will attract more problems. Always keep good thoughts. This is very true. Um, good begets, or good begots good. And then, I mean, if you think about things, oh, this is going to happen and that's going to happen, um, you have to understand that you're going to bring a heap of something your way. Now, I don't think it's going to be a blessing. Um, and here's another really good one. It says, if you have family that loves you, a few good friends, food on your table, a roof over your head, you are richer than you think. I love this. That is true. A lot of people don't have those things. And we have to be grateful, even if it's not everything that we wanted, even if it's everything that we thought we didn't have, or, however the case may go. It's so important to just be grateful for all you have, all that the Lord gives you. And when you say thank you, to God for what you have, God's going to give you more. Give you more. It's going to expand what you have. But if you're, miserly and you hold us stuff and you're mad because somebody over there or somebody in your family has, got more than you, it's just not going to work out well, because it just gives you a spirit of negativity. So don't go there. And here's another really good thing. It says at some point you have to realize that some people can stay in your heart, but not in your life. So these are things that, everybody has a family member that's just a soul sucker. They're a downer. They cause all kind of problems, and you can still love them, but love them by, from afar is what I call. Don't invite trouble into your scene. Don't invite it into your gratitude zone. That's for sure. I have, I want to show you some necklaces. I have this one, which is very similar to the one I have. It's made out of the same material, but I do a wire cage around it, and then the chain is a little bit different. So this one is done in rose gold, and then it's got a Viking weave around it. And the stone is actually a very shiny pink stone. Very pretty, very good for little girls. I make a bigger one to do a mommy and me, and I make earrings in this size too. Really, really pretty. So this is a better example. This is a gold one. I wear that with a really pretty orange yellow dress that I have. Super nice. The chain is lovely. It's a barrel type chain with the orange and yellow beads on it. It's got a hook closure on it, and it's got the Viking weave around caging the bead. I make these. I do these in purple. I do them in blue. I do them in all different colors. So really, really, wonderful. And then of course the originals, and they're very. I put more emphasis on the chain. And these are, because these are simpler. I don't have them in Viking weave, but these are the ones that I do have in the sunset or sunrise, and then the real pretty kind of opaly clear one, and that one has a paper clip or safety pin with I don't know if you can see it. It's got clear beads. It'll go with anything that you wear. And then this chain is called a bird's eye. I don't know if you can see it. Really gorgeous chain. Tried to make it too hard. Too hard. So I gave up on that. And I have a ton of cards. I've gotten new ones in. So today is Saturday. I plan on doing today and tomorrow, and taking the time to go through those and categorize, categorize what kind of cards they are. Some are spiritual cards, some are like more men, orientated. So, they're different kinds. Some of them are like give outs and handouts. I love those. In fact, I just got these in. I'll show you. I love these. These are really nice. These are, give them to your coworkers. Give them to a waiter or waitress. Keep shining with your unique gifts. Love it. Love it. Great. This is one personal. You turn obstacles into opportunities. Love it. Thanks for making work a piece of cake. Who doesn't love that? Who wouldn't love to get that? That's so nice. Thank you for your continued support. Just love that. These are great for bosses, but they're great for coworkers too. You always help make things better. Lot of applications for that one. You make a real impact. So I could go on and on with these. They're really, really, really nice. But I got these kind of cards. I got some more of these. They're just like the other ones that I use. And then I got some really pretty, I'm going to say more women kind of orientated. But these are all be different price because some of them depends on how many are in a pack and stuff like that. But this one says, I choose to see my body as a wise and faithful companionship. Just has very simple, pretty lady art, I would say. And this one says, I am resilient and I have the power to heal from within. Love that. And I love this one. It says, I am open to receiving abundance in all forms. And I'm grounded and centered and connected to the present moment. Love these. So these are kind of more mantra gratitude cards. Really, really nice. These are not plastic coated, but they're so useful. And then just different other ones too. So I'm gonna end it up short. I don't believe it. How many minutes? I think I only have 21 minutes. Amazing. So I do have a couple things from my inspirations book, and I love these. And I got it at Ollie's, very, very cheap. I don't know if they have any more. If I go to the store, I'll snag them, and then I'll post them for sale. Okay, how's that? So here's one. It says, the song of the universe is sung throughout each of us. It notes our dreams and our visions, its melodies and how far we've come. I love that. That's so nice. And then the last one is an affirmation. Affirmation. It says, on my quest to capture my dreams, I will never fear mistakes, always share my lessons, and always smile at the world. That is this one. It's really, really pretty art. And then the first one I read is this one. And this book has all different subjects, all different, one for adversity, overcome adversity, embrace change. There's so many, and then relieve stress, but different things that you can go to that can help you get through difficult moments. Some days I just go to it and flop it open and say, okay, universe, what do you want me to hear? But it all applies. You can apply it to your life every day. I want to ask, my channel's growing really, really good. I'm super happy about that. And it's only, I thank you, because it's only through your support that I can hopefully get my channel monetized pretty soon. But I really, really need your help with subscriptions and comments. If you'll comment, if you have an idea for a talk that you would like me to do, just put it in the comments below. If you want to comment on something that I've said during our talk, you want to let me know you love it, or if you didn't love it, let me know. But I'm open to communication with you, no problem. And but please like and share and subscribe. And I do appreciate it so much, you visiting me and sitting with me on the porch today. And remember that I do new talks every single day. If I have a weather issue where I can't do a talk, I will put out content. All right. I want you to see my shirt. I love my shirt. It says, I'm Cheryl, and I do Cheryl things. I thought it was cute anyway. I'm probably the only one who appreciates it, but silly me. Anyway, I say all these things and blessings. I love you, and I hope that you have a great day. And I'll see you tomorrow on Porch Talk, all right? Thank you. Share this. Appreciate it so much. Bye.